Greetings, housemates, and welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Art of War. I'm Phwop, and we got an alien abduction, and it is still the 6th of March. It's like 3 episodes now. Okay, so let's look at what I'm gonna do here. These two guys, 4 health. I don't like to send 4 health out and get them wounded if possible, because they can take longer than others to recover. Of course, he could have 5 health when I leveled him up easily, depending on what I turned him into. But note, these two guys are they need another mission to level up. Look at their XP levels. These 3 only need like a week. 7 days is all it would take. For this guy, 5 days, 6 days. For this one, 6 days. That's kind of ideal. What I'm going to try and do is I'm trying to do this abduction just sending out these 2. And say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4 rookies. Yeah, that should do. It's a moderate abduction. It's still only day 6. It can't be that bad, he said. Famous last words. Okay, Australia, moderate, 135 cash, settlement, 1 or more small structures in a remote location. Okay, settlement, I feel like there's usually good sight range here. Snipers are pretty strong. Long range units are pretty strong. Any human type area, like if you hear buildings, explosives are usually really good because they can blow up walls of human stuff really easily. So looking at what we got, if a vandal might be really nice. These guys actually have really high aim. Maybe, let's see, not scouts, not with that defense. Another assault might make sense, kind of a mid-range assault. An infantry also could do quite well. A sleeper wouldn't be bad. Maybe another sleeper is a good idea. I don't like gunners with the low movement and low defense. That's a bad. Yeah, we could use another assault. And what's the other one gonna be? I mean, a Rocketeer with high aim is not a bad thing. What is this last Rocketeer looking like? Very high movement. This one might be our Vandal right here. Which would make... Okay. You're gonna be an assault. Shotgun's a good choice, madame. You're not super mobile. Let's go with a nice even mix of this stuff. Explosives are going to be important. Although actually... There we go. Nice and tough. Pump that DR up with the breaching kit. Motion tracker, super good. On someone with run and gun especially. Here. Nothing quite shreds early game enemies like a Rocketeer. You can bring enough rockets to put a pretty big hole in stuff. Let's avoid panic if possible, because you're going to be super important how this works out. Okay. Then we're going to send rookies. Okay, this one was kind of low aim, high defense. Since you have good defense, let's go with a shotgun. Needle, breacher. Let's go with needle, motion. Motion and a scanner, that seems. I'm gonna go with the regular trophy here, because I want my shotgunners to work. Okay, good defense, fine aim, super slow, good resistance. Okay, you're gonna be slow, huh? Okay, we're just gonna go extra aiming. Lightweight. Extend magazines for the flush. Okay. Okay, health. You're gonna be our medic. Want smoke. Want 2 smokes. Okay, we got tankiness, we got explosive. Yeah, more grenades would be good. Someone with mobility, -5 defense. Jeez. It's got health though. Alright, can handle this. You're going rookie grenadier. Demo rigging, HE kit, needle grenade. Skirmisher rack for maximum mobility, no good sidearm. Okay. And then who does that leave
Commander,
left in the barracks?
We've suffered a number of casualties and haven't found suitable replacements yet. We need to start hiring additional soldiers through the barracks.
In case another mission pops up in the next 3 days. Alright, that's all I can spare. I think, wait. New soldiers arriving in 4 days. Yeah, okay. Alright, so this one seems a little sketchy, but we're bringing lots of explosives. Thanks to Red Fog, explosives are really powerful. Alright, let's do this. We're going to be counting on the explosives to expose.
Australia has sent a number of requests for assistance, so that's our next drop site. Local government forces have reported a coordinated alien attack in a densely populated neighborhood. They're counting on us to secure the area.
Townsville, Australia. Does it truly exist? Is that a joke? Okay, do I see any... I didn't see any meld canisters.
Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Okay,
Strike one is
properly aimed explosives are great here. Where can she go? I don't want to use a charge just yet, because... Oh no, I did bring 2.
on it.
Okay, he's more mobile, so I'll use his motion tracker. Okay, looks all empty and stuff. She really can't get anywhere interesting. I've only got 1 battle scanner, and I might actually like to wait.
Okay.
Save that. So, we're going to expand our line of sight just a little bit out to the left. And steady weapon.
Let's do
We'll push up here. That shouldn't be a problem with our assault. We already know there's no one within scanning range of this guy's path, which means we can be pretty aggressive about our movement. And what is ideal? Her movement's pretty good. Now what? You're all rookies of some sort.
Stepping off.
Let's get our grenadier up. This is a little risky. Really doesn't look like there are many aliens, or I feel like they would have seen us by now. But finding out we can dash is pretty good. Let's just take the risk of itchy trigger finger. Drones. Ah, yes. So that we can get our shotguns up where they need to be. Okay. Now, the high mobility motion tracker is great for when you have not yet discovered any aliens.
I'm rolling.
Because if you make a full blue move, unless the aliens are just barely out of your initial placement scanning range, and then you move directly towards them, you generally won't trigger them. Okay, so there's one pod over there. Let's get a scan on this building if possible. And alright, now if someone's turn ends and they scanned, you can actually click on them to see the scan again. Okay, it looks like there is one pod to the left and one pod forward. Looks like 4. Personally, I'd rather push forward. They're closer. If these guys wander into us, could be worse.
Okay. Roger that.
Some Overwatch.
Let's do this.
Have some flanking ready.
Roger, Dodger.
Don't quite know where to put you.
Moving to position.
Let's play it safe and move away from that closer pod. Steady aim in case we get a good shot next round. And if that pod over here moves up, maybe we can give them a rocket. Hopefully they don't. Yeah, don't move. You guys just stay there. Perfect. Okay, that is a great place to be able to dash to, because that's a very likely flank. Okay, that guy's out of intelligence gathering.
Heading there now.
Let's pop up here.
Enemy troops.
Okay, looks like 4 sectoids. Don't like where they've gone at all. Let's try and pull them in closer.
Rolling out. Okay. Got it covered.
I don't want to go in there.
Moving to position. Got it covered. I'm on it, Commander.
Okay.
Okay. Once again, the slow, steady weapon. I don't think it'll be good against this pod we just engaged. But maybe. Alright, a 42% chance shot is not bad.
Damn it.
Sadly we didn't get that one. But whatever. Suppression is, ooh, 21% chance. Because we had quick draw from the laser sight. It's not bad. If we didn't have the laser sight, we wouldn't have got a shot at all. So I'll take it. Now a rocket might not be bad here. But it will piss off more aliens. And right now we've got some pretty sick flanks. Right there, huh? It's not any good. If our shotgunners just take up position here, we should shred them pretty well. But let's make sure we know where everything
On the
is.
move. Alien object in sight.
Okay, it looks like another alien we can't see is around there somewhere. We actually have a class or higher level, so we'll take the harder shot.
Neutralized. Heading
We'll let the rookie get a little bit closer. That one's got Slayer and is closer and a better shot. Let's take it.
Heading there now.
Okay, want to push forward. Let's go into Overwatch, pin those guys down.
Moving to position.
Let's move up. Thankfully we didn't.
I feel
Some
Commander.
Overwatch there. That guy's pretty well pinned. That might well be a flank.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna move up here. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna take these shots. 1 damage, not bad. Remember red fog. Never forget.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, this is a heavy cover. Great position, a little more damage reduction.
They're backing up. Advance. Hostile spotted.
Okay, drones. Okay, shit's going crazy. Not even sure what's up. But our Overwatch caught that one. One of our dudes got caught by a drone shot. I think it dealt 1 damage.
I'm pinned down.
And it did. But things worked out. Okay, best time to shoot one of those things is when they're on ground, especially if you have a high crit chance lurking. We also have some excellent grenades that'll really deal well with these guys.
Heading to that location.
So it's time to move up. I don't want to play around. It is kind of a pile of rookies here. So let's do this. Now remember the HE kit, which gives us our regular grenades, also gives us heat damage, which is what dealt with those guys. And then, I don't know. I wonder if the heat damage somehow got applied to the sectoid, because that looked like more damage than that grenade should have even been possible. You... That one sounds like it'll wait 1 turn. Oof, that damage though.
Moving to position.
Okay, just this drone is the only one up. But its DR is gross now because it's been hurt and adapted.
Heading to that location.
71% chance isn't bad. We can probably do at least 1 damage. And yeah, we did plenty. Okay, if those guys aren't getting suspicious yet, they will be. But our Rocketeer has given us a nice core around which to move the rest of the squad. And held down that left flank. Can't imagine there are too many more aliens left. Oh, no, I moved away from the exact character I wanted.
Got the goods.
Okay.
Rolling. Reloaded.
Heading there now.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, let's assume they're still over there, maybe?
Let's do this.
Rolling.
Okay, let's move across here so we might be able to flank around to the left. Do need to reload. You need to rejoin the fold.
Stepping off.
Steady. Steady.
Moving on target location.
And we'll get you back over there.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Seems like they're right about where we thought they would be. Oh, but we're not going to encounter them.
They're moving to flank me.
My position's
Okay.
been compromised.
Cover over there sucks.
Moving.
So we're gonna pull them to us. This other pod doesn't seem to want to do anything. And I am happy enough
Aye, aye, Commander.
to let it do nothing.
Comfort zone. Rolling out.
Dash back here. Should be great for finishing off those guys.
Headed there now.
Affirmative.
Very nice.
Gen 4.
And we'll just set these guys up to deal with this other pod. That was pretty safe since I heard what direction the aliens were in. I knew kind of what their line of sights could and couldn't be, so I could skip around here or through the center. Unless I was really unlucky and there's one guy like right around here or out here, but that seems... it's unlikely.
I'm on it.
Okay, now hopefully these guys will move forward into our the crappy cover that I will then blow up. The mine merge definitely helped give them away. Oh, son, so brave. Yeah. So I saw some Overwatch there. Okay, I could experiment. If I didn't think there was any Overwatch, I might feel like experimenting. Let's aim for the middle of this cover. With my flanking shotgunner. But let's try and keep things simple. Put a little hurt on that Overwatcher. Ooh. Ooh, aliens. Now that position may well reveal me.
Heading there now.
Okay, we're just going to take a longer way around.
Moving to position.
Set up some Overwatch. You don't move.
Scanning.
You also don't move.
Overwatch.
Maybe I should have reloaded with him. Whoa, indeed. Alright, I was hoping some of them would cut in that direction. 34% chance, don't like that. 1 in 3 is a little high for my taste. Sadly we didn't catch any in
They
Overwatch.
got me locked down.
Ooh, probably has a pretty good aiming angle on that one though. But didn't see any Overwatch.
That's
I
affirmative.
really want to know where that other one is. So it's got Overwatch, 38% chance. Whew. That's gonna be a little bit of hospital time. Our chance isn't much better than theirs.
Moving to firing
instead switch over here and take a flank shot. I guess that's not a much better shot, but it is a kill if it hits. And we luck out this time. Okay, we do have rocket launchers, but we don't need them.
That's affirmative.
And we now know there's no more. So even with rapid fire, we have a 76% chance to hit.
Kill confirmed.
And the 3 damage crit is plenty.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay, let's see. That one has Slayer. Nobody likes a Slayer.
Exposing target.
Let's put some hurt on him. And apparently expose him for summary execution.
Moving
Okay.
out.
That, lucky for us, did not trigger the other aliens to come out. I'd love...
Aye, aye, Commander.
Can I? Yeah, I didn't think I could hit from here. Trick me, game. Trying to save her a reload, but I suppose it's unavoidable at this point.
Got it covered.
Alright, these guys are moving. Oh no! Oh, the flanking is strong there. Okay, you really can't handle those drones on your
Target
own.
confirmed. On our way.
And okay, we didn't trip them. That's good. Rocketeer, though. Rocketeer. I don't know if we'll get a good shot there, but it's closer. It's a bit far away,
Heading out.
but I think she can handle it. Let's go, Eva. 60% chance. She's been nailing these shotgun shots.
Heading there now.
Okay.
Headed there now.
Come get some.
Affirmative. Got something over here.
Okay, we do actually want them to come this way. And no one better to tank.
I'm ready. On my way.
Drones are so derpy. And they do very little damage, but they're very accurate. And the hollow targeting and other horrible things they can provide. Okay, before we expose our guys, and since we didn't aim well, let's just go for a nice air burst. Nice close range air burst. Shredder rockets are great because you can shoot them near your own troops without clipping anybody. Okay, and we do pretty good damage because we brought the heavy rocket kit, which actually gives you... Okay, now these things are chumps because they're shredded pretty much.
Solid copy.
Okay, you take out this one. They are wounded though, which brings up their DR.
Nailed him.
Okay, or maybe annihilates their DR. I'm not
there now.
totally sure.
Moving to Overwatch.
Go for multiple shots in case they decide to close on us. You Might as well just move and patch herself up. So that, in the off chance a drone ends up popping her for one, she doesn't wind up in the hospital any longer than she's already going to be. Definitely hit that guy with a grenade, although it's one of the glitchiest looking potential grenade shots I've ever seen.
Roger that.
Let's shift around here. And aim for the roof grenade. It can't take cover, so even though it's technically behind that, you don't have to worry about too much. Okay, as long as they can't flank us, we're pretty safe. It's not like they're gonna miss us. It's also not like they're gonna hurt us. Stupid.
Heading there now.
Okay, let's get out there. We are risking a wound, but we have a med kit.
Damn it, missed the target.
No longer a threat.
Okay, 6 damage.
On my way.
So the first health wound we take is going to be ignored for the purposes of hospital stays.
Oh, damn it.
Of course, any wounds you heal, she could take 3 damage and she won't spend any longer in the hospital than she's already got. Yeah, that's not going to work.
They're moving to flank me.
Alright, so we lucked out. It only dealt 1 damage. That's good. Let's try and give this guy the kill. I guess that's highly unlikely, but let's let him knock it down anyway.
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
Okay. Come on, guys.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
Set him up, knock him
Okay,
down.
trying to feed the rookies kills, but they won't open their mouths.
Straight down.
Operational objective.
Okay. Whew. Ooh, Operation Lazy Tears success. All right. So that wasn't too bad. One of our specialists didn't level up, but what? The other 2 did. They are out 9 days. That sucks. And none of our newly arrived specialists are wounded. Okay, that was fairly smooth, and we did collect a nice pile of Valyrium and alloys. And some cash.
We will be watching.
Alright, week 1, when are you going to be over? Okay, start that. You'll notice excavation is faster and cheaper than before. Alien weaponry is done. Precision rangefinder available for manufacture. This is it grants squad sight and a pretty decent crit bump for, I think, scouts and snipers are the only ones who can equip it. And then the scope, of course, grants squad sight. It also weighs nothing. Scopes weigh 1 and grant squad sight, and anyone can use them, and they also grant aim. I think the rangefinder might grant. Oh, bullseye. I forgot. My bad. Which does different things for snipers and scouts. For snipers, of course, it grants a single powerful, higher crit chance, which ignores the squad sight crit penalty, and adds on to it, I think. And then if you do get a crit, you get extra damage. And the scouts, it gives occasionally a infinite range shot to be used with the scope. So scouts, if you're going for a sniper scout, you want both a scope and a precision rangefinder, so you can take the occasional infinite range shot, and of course have squad sight, which is super important. Scopes being super good. Experimental warfare, also really good. Beam lasers, alien materials, xenobiology, all fine choices. Alien materials does just bring a ton of options. And then beam lasers, quite solid upgrades. Choices. Alien materials will come out much faster. Xenobiology gives us sectoid corpses for scientists, which is always a great trade. Of course, this lets us trade Illyrium, Meld, all that stuff. Plus, alloy plating's a big boost for us, and the Phoenix Cannon is a nice upgrade for our interceptors. How many? I wish it told you how many weapon fragments you had.
What it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here.
58 fragments, 32 Illyrium, 53 alloys.
At random. There must be a pattern that we haven't established yet.
Okay, experimental warfare. That's too many fragments right now. It'd cut us off from beam lasers. Let's go for lasers. Come back for materials. Let's go for lasers.
This technology has a number of potential applications.
The beam research I made significantly faster than it was, and by my scaling factors, it's faster than any other tier effect. Like I made sure you could get beam lasers very quickly. The tiers are significantly slower, even though, of course, they're scaled for later in the game. Because the beam weapons are only a half tier better, I'd say. They've kind of been nerfed in that their ammo capacity sucks until you get ammo conservation. And then as a kind of gift, they happen to have the best ammo after that ammo capacity in the game. And they tend to fire a lot of rounds, use up their ammunition quite quickly. So they've got this kind of not as good as a full tier upgrade, but much faster to get your hands on. And of course, you know, 1 more damage than your ballistic weapons. And then they grant you extra attacks, but you have to reload more often until you get ammo conservation. And then you can just go wild with all the beam laser attacks. So keep that in mind. Like, beam lasers aren't going to feel like the upgrade. The upgrade to Gauss is going to feel like a big change from beam lasers, and from Gauss to Pulse and Pulse to Plasma. Like, it's a much more significant power boost. Beam into beam lasers, you can coast on your ballistic much longer, but beam lasers after ammo conservation do pack in way more ammo than anything else. All right, let's see. So we've got our research going. We decided to go with beam lasers, even though I just talked shit about them. Because I never tried that before, and I want to see how good it is. Scopes to be... scopes. Yes, yes. And then all that money we were saving, we're now going to throw into scopes, because scopes are so good. I want at least 3, so I'm going to need to sell something. Let me go ahead and pick up 4. And what will I sell? Right now, I'm not using much Illyrium. Meld. How much do I need? I basically need 280. I have a lot of sectoid corpses. And I'm sure there's a lot more coming. Oh, I only need 72. There we go. Let's just get 4 of these. Takes a week. It'll be great. It'll be great. All right. Let's see what the next mission is and wrap up this video. All right, aircraft back on duty. Excavation complete. I need to sell a little more stuff. How much? Doesn't say. It's lame. I'll sell some meld. Meld's easier to get your hands on than corpses if you think about it like that. Matter of fact, remember every corpse requires you to actually kill something and not with an explosive? Sectoid corpses, there's no shortage of in the first month, but you know. Alright, finally we're gonna get some new blood in the house. 4 soldiers on site right when we needed them. Those scopes coming in. A large UFO? Yeah, we can't do much about that, can we?
Contact detected.
A large landed UFO on day 10. You should skip this one. The chances that you could take a large landed UFO with basic equipment, with basic equipment, you would need, I'd say, a full squad of, I don't know, level 4 soldiers or something. Let's take a look here. Yeah, to even have a chance at this point, I would need a full squad of people, sergeant level or better. Would be my thought with the equipment I have. The first 2 or maybe 3 months, somewhere in the 3rd month, you could probably start taking out large landed UFOs if you were very good and were taking your best troops, I think. They are not, I know veterans of Long War will know that the quickest path to victory in Long War was actually to assault these large landed UFOs early on in the game. I wouldn't even try a base Long War 1 with the barracks I have right now. I mean, I actually can't possibly go on it. But even if you had all level 3 soldiers, that is, all corporals, which would be kind of the minimum, you could probably take it in my mod since the perks up front are a bit better. But I will tell you that the large landed UFOs are significantly more horrific on my mod than they were before, on purpose, so that you can't start sniping them until you've actually got somewhat into the game. It's not a quick path to victory anymore. You definitely need to work your way up a little better. Just the pods of outsiders are going to wreck you. And I believe I read somewhere, but I don't feel like I've ever seen it again, that landed UFOs are like a month tech advantage over normal missions. Like the alien research is considered 30 points higher, or 60. And at the beginning of the game, that is enough to get you absolutely wrecked. But yeah, our barracks isn't in shape to do it anyway. I'd have to exhaust specialists, and there's no way you're tackling a large UFO with specialists in anyone's XCOM EU. So we're gonna let this one go. Oh, people. Yeah, that's fine.
Complete.
And wait for the next actual mission. Another UFO ready to get shot down. All right, all of our boys are back, ready for action. Let's send out someone. Stacking kills, super good.
Enemy is padlocked.
Maybe she'll one-shot it and get another kill to her name. We didn't take too much damage in exchange for a hit, and the next person's definitely going to be able to finish this thing off. So, yeah, Scorpion, it's your turn. So we'll send in someone with rapid-fire weapons to gently lower this thing to the ground. With rapid-fire weapons, your chance of outright destroying the enemy is very low to non-existent. So, unlike a nuke, if I'd hit her with another nuke, this scout probably would have just ceased to exist, which is worth some cash. And if I wasn't going to go on the mission, might be worth it. But yes. We want to stretch some of these guys' legs, push towards full corporal status. So since our barracks is fine and recovered, we don't mind the extra mission. Excellent. And our 4 rookies. All right. It got a little tight there, but we're fine. All right, next mission. Another UFO downed. It's finally the 11th of March instead of being the 6th like it has been forever. And we got some scopes coming out in 3 days. That'll be great. Maybe on the next mission we'll have scopes. A shiv as well. Satellite uplink. We can start launching satellites. We still don't know what country's going to leave us. And beam lasers shortly after that, which will be great. And we'll probably follow up with xenobiology so we can start getting a little more scientists up in this John. All right. That's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Until then, farewell, and remember, it is all downhill from here.